Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Luke Levasseur. We're going to do sports reporting on here. And, yeah, let's get into the first story. Alright, the first thing that I'm going to talk about today is, well, it was obviously week 1 for the NFL. And the big hype about it was those replacement refs. And overall, I mean, out of all the games, there wasn't really too many controversies. But there's one or two I'm going to talk about. First one is the Arizona and Seattle game. I think there's like 20 seconds left, and Seattle was driving, and they're going to make a comeback, and Marshawn Lynch made a run, and they called a timeout or whatever. And apparently the Seahawks didn't have any timeouts left, and because a couple plays before, one of the guys, Seahawks, got injured, so they were charged an injury timeout, and under 2 minutes, that's what happens. But the replacements reps didn't count it, so they pretty much gave Seattle an extra one extra timeout. So that was one of the big controversies, not really controversies, but one of the problems with the new replacement refs. But overall, pretty solid week for the refs. I mean, it wasn't too many big game really affected a lot of people. There wasn't too many of that. So yeah. Pretty good week for the refs, I guess. Alright, the second thing I'm going to talk about is Adrian Peterson. He came back from the torn ACL that he tore about 8 months ago on December 24th. And he came back for the Vikings, and he did pretty well. 2 touchdowns, I think 85 yards on like 20, not even 20 rushes, 15 rushes. And yeah, he did really well. That was unprecedented for him to come back and actually play. He was pretty much a game time decision, and Leslie Frazier said he was going to be limited on his runs, but he came out, scored 2 touchdowns, and helped the Vikings win in overtime. So yeah. All right, the last thing I'm going to talk about is who is in the most trouble: the Eagles, the Packers, or the Saints? And we all know the Packers and the Saints lost, but the Eagles won barely. But in my opinion, Eagles are in the most trouble. Vic throwing 4 picks. The only reason the Eagles won 8-8 last year because of turnovers, and they were hoping to come out this year and not have any turnovers. But yeah, that's not the case. So in my opinion, Eagles are in the most trouble. Packers, I think, are fine. I mean, they were playing a good San Francisco 49ers team. And the Saints, with the coaching problems they have, not problems, but Sean Payton is out for the year. I think they'll be fine, I guess. I mean, they have Drew Brees, but he's had a bad day, I guess. But yeah, the Eagles, you're in trouble. You're not making the playoffs. That's just my opinion. That was week 1's headlines. You could leave a like, comment some opinions, and maybe subscribe. All right, peace.